Hey, what is going on YouTube? Aaron here. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. And guys, we have another teaser image. This, of course, is from the World of Warships Legends official Facebook page. Who is she? Now, right off the bat, if you've played this game for long enough, you know that this is definitely a Japanese type pagoda, or the conning tower, as they call it. There's a few memes about the Fuso and other Japanese style battleships. But of course, the absolute chads in my Discord server, Wrath, and a few others already figured it out, and this is the Dyson. Yes, not the Daison. And I know there's going to be a few just comment warriors. It's actually pronounced Daisen, the Japanese third emperor. Well, I looked it up, and yeah.
Dyson.
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 Dyson. So, the Dyson, like the vacuum, is probably going to be our next campaign ship. Now, before we grab our torches and pitchforks once again, let's go ahead and look at the stats here. The Dyson, the Japanese special premium Tier 9 battleship. In 1916, as part of the development of the fleet, the Japanese parliament approved the construction of 2 battlecruisers in addition to the Kongo-class ships. That same year, the Japanese shipbuilders presented 4 battlecruiser projects that differed in the power of the propulsion unit and individual armor elements, but were all capable of reaching a speed of 35 knots. The 6-shaft power unit became a specific feature. After a number of improvements, these designs became the basis for the Amagi-class battlecruisers. The Amagi is actually kind of a sleeper pick for a good battleship at Tier 7. She was really strong when she first came out. I definitely didn't utilize her, but the Dyson was first released for completing the 34 stages of the dockyard. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the PC stats. Of course, this is what we're looking at. Now, we do have the Legends Wiki available. However, I don't think they're going to have new ships. I'll definitely have to double check that, but if you haven't checked the World of Warships Legends Wiki, you should do so. That has a lot and a good amount of information for you to learn and become a better player. For example, bow armor, strengths, and weaknesses. But without further ado, let's go ahead and look at the Dyson here. And before we grab our torches and pitchforks, because this is basically an Awami 2.0, let's go ahead and just look at the stats first, and then we will do our complaining at the end. I guess a lot of you guys like that. But anyway, we have the 410 millimeter guns with a 27-second reload. There's only 8 of them, 4x2. The secondaries, they look half decent if they keep them from PC, but my guess is they won't. 10x2 here of the 127s with a 6.95 base range. Decent reload, 5 seconds. And then we have the 140s here, 16 of them, with, again, a 7-kilometer, 6.95 base range there with an 8-second reload. So if they keep the 7-kilometer range, you could maybe push that out to like 11, maybe 12, probably just 11, but that could be potentially a fun secondary ship. You combine that with the 4x4 610 millimeter quad torpedoes, and you've got yourself potentially a dangerous brawling battleship. Couple that with the speed, and usually Japanese armor is okay, except when you show broadside. So if you can angle, get in close, it could be fun. Let's go ahead and read the pros and cons, and then I'll do my complaining about how this is pretty much an Awami 2.0. But anyway, pros: high speed, good torpedo damage reduction, access to strong 10-kilometer torpedoes. Oh yes, those have a 10-kilometer range. Where are they? So yeah, 9.99. Yeah, so I'm sure we can see some meme builds of long-range torpedoes. But anyway, fast reload time, good firing angles. Okay, that makes it decent. Cons: poor citadel protection, vulnerable at steep angles. So in order to get those good firing angles, you must give up, I'm guessing, probably not cheek. I don't know the exact armor scheme, but you probably will give up, auto bounce region in your armor profile, and poor close range capabilities. So the secondaries, which I just said were good or potentially not good, I don't know why, but yeah, there's no further breakdown on this ship. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the next thing. And to be quite honest, guys, there was like a little bit of excitement because I truly think this is going to be better than the Awami. I'm not going to sit here. Health is 69,000. Nice. I'm not going to sit here and say that. First of all, we don't even know if this is the campaign. Second of all, I said this a long time ago. Don't expect campaigns to be overly OP. I think the attitude is that if a ship needs buffed, they'd rather release it in the weakened form or a form where it's not so strong and then buff it later, because all of the conspiracy theorists are just going to say, oh, they release an OP ship and then they nerf it. Well, that hasn't happened for a while. So as a result, you get probably some pretty mediocre campaigns is what we've got. But now comes to the complaining part of my video. We already have this ship, bro. Like, the Awami is almost... Look at this stats. 8 410mm guns, 28-second reload. I think you just have, like, better secondaries, maybe, and worse... I can't even say better secondaries. And then worse torpedo... I don't know. Like, we haven't had a Russian... Unless I'm blanking. We haven't had a Russian campaign in, like, 2 years, 3 years. I can't remember the last Russian campaign. British campaign, the Mino? I just... Listen... I know that Wargaming has a lot on their plate, but I seriously, they need, let's go ahead and hire me and put me in these board meetings of the next campaign ships, because I feel like they're just playing like spin the wheel, and half of the wheel is Japanese battle cruisers and mediocre German brawling battleships. Pommern, I'm blanking on the other one. Schroeder, Aegir, like Awami, Heisen, Dyson. Like, can we get some variety? Now, I know destroyer campaigns are not that popular, and the true reason, of course, why Wargaming picks these campaigns is because a lot of the player population is battleships. So in order to make them change their mind, and again, guys, it's a video game. I'm really not that upset about it. Like I said, I'm even a little bit excited about this. Oh, and something I wanted to point out earlier is you can kind of see the back features here, which is what, again, I'm almost like 99.9% sure this is the Dyson. I could be wrong about this whole thing. That would be funny. But anyway, I'm not truly upset about this being our potential campaign ship. I'm just upset about the way that, like, we just have a slow drip bleed of high tier ships being released into Legends. Now, of course, you can't give us all the ships at once. I understand that, but the way that we've been, picking these campaigns and the way that the Bureau is set up, I don't know that many players who have played as long as I have that continue to play the game as frequently as they once did. And it has nothing to do, well, some of it is, you can only play a game for 4 or 5 years before you get burnt out, but a lot of it I don't think is that. I think it's the fact that we're just not getting these ships out in enough variety in ample time. But that's just my opinion as a veteran player. If you're a new player, you're excited for this ship, let me know in the comments down below. If you've been playing for a couple years, again, just let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comments. And of course, likes always help the video. Subscribe for more mediocre content from me, Aaron here. And I have to apologize for a lot of my members and my regular viewers recently. I've said this about 18 times already, but I've got a new job, and it's just, today was like 6:30 to 9, and I'm doing this video now. So I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, but it is draining me. And not in a good way. So, but that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Let me know what you guys think. I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow night on stream. And of course, we got a few videos to come. I'm making a really fun one about the GK here, which it's a lot of effort to do these more edited videos, but I know that you guys enjoy those. So love you guys. Aaron out. Peace.